right, guys, I have an Amazon haul, but I decided this is part of the products that I bought and is in the Amazon haul, and I decided to do this quick project before the Amazon haul. So stay tuned. The Amazon haul will be at the end of this one, at the end of this here, but I wanted to try this out. And I had bought some tea towels, some cotton tea towels, and the Leslie Riley's transfer artist paper. And I'm wanting to put a rooster on here, so I'm going to bring my image in, and I'm going to walk you through how I do this in my Silhouette Studio, because other people use this too, and they use whatever program they like. I use my Silhouette Studio for about everything. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. The first thing I'm going to do is come over here. Whoops, it was already up. And I'm going to pick media size, and I'm going to take it down to my printer. This is the sheet. I mean, anything I print out in this area, it'll print right. All right, then I'm going to go up here to File, and I'm going to go to Merge, and I am going to get my image. All right, I want the rooster about 5 inches tall. So I'm going to make sure my lock button is on, and I'm going to put, because that way with my lock button on, this will all resize the correct way. On my height, I'm going to put 5 point and enter. And there's my image ready to go. That makes it 3.864 wide. Okay. I was going to check how wide that would be on my, yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Maybe I ought to make it a little, I'm going to make it 5.5 tall. 5.5. I've changed my mind. I'd make it just a little bit bigger and make it 4. Yeah, I think that will look cute on there. All right, I'm going to leave it there. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill my paper up, because I'm not going to waste this paper. It's 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to put some more images on here, and I'm going to print it out. But I'm not going to have you all sit here watch me go pick out images, see what I want on there. Anyways, I'm going to print this out, and we'll come back and I'll put it on, and we'll see how to put it on the tea towel. Okay, I filled in my page, and now I'm going, in order to print this, you have to reverse your images. That's important. You have to do that. So I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to flip horizontal, and you can see it's going off the page some. Okay, I'm going to have to, because some of these, like this little tail, you can see that black line there. The little tails will not be printed off if I leave that like that. So I'm going to make it just a little smaller to make sure everything gets printed. And I'm hoping it doesn't cut his tail off. And I think I'd rather have my rooster a little bigger, so I'm going to undo all this. And I'm going to take one of these off. I probably won't use that red one. Let me see. I'm going to make this a little bigger since I have to bring it in for my printing. I think I want it like that. That makes that, let's see, he's about 6 inches tall. And not quite 5 inches. Okay, I'm going to make it just a little bigger. And I don't think I can get 2 of those on a page, so I'll bring over my small ones, because I'm sure I'll use it on something. I'm going to make one just a little bit smaller. All right, guys, I filled in my page, and I went ahead and made this one rooster a little bigger. And put some more on the page. And now it's very important before you print. Well, why am I moving him? I'm going to highlight them all, and I'm going to flip horizontally. Now I'm going to have to I'm going to have to put them back up on my page properly because I want to make sure that everything, the little tails and everything's printing right. Okay. Now that's ready to print, and I have a sheet of my paper in my printer, and I'm going to go over now. I'll show you once I get this finished. I'll show you the paper itself and explain to you a little more on that. All right, I'm going to send it to print. I've got it on that preferences, plain paper, high. Okay, and I'm going to print this off, and I'll be back and show you the paper and give you a little more information on it. Okay, I got the sheet printed out nicely, and I wanted to let you know when you use this, on the back side it has little dots. You do not want to print on that side. So whichever way, if you have a feeder that just, when you feed it in, it prints on the back side, you need to keep this side up. Mine, I stick mine in just in the back, and it goes in like that, and it feeds out on the same side. Just make sure whichever side you print on, you have your dots. You don't print on the dotted side. I hope I'm making myself clear. I don't know how to explain it, but do not print on the dotted side. Okay, from here, I'm going to take, I think that's going to be a good size, but I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to go as close as I can in there. I'm going to do a little fussy cutting. It's not that much. It's not going to be that hard. And we're going to take it to the heat press and put it on. Okay, I fussy cut it out. It wasn't very hard to do. And I turned on my heat press, and the instructions say to turn your heat press on 350 to 375. I put it on 365 or 360. And I'm going to press the fabric 3 to 5 seconds to get the moisture out of it. Then I'm going to put the transfer side, printed side down, and I'll put it says put parchment paper. I'll use my Teflon sheet, and I have the set to medium pressure and press for 20 to 25 minutes. I think I put mine on 22 seconds, and it says wait 5 seconds, then remove parchment and backing paper using smooth, even motion. So I'm going to take it to my heat press because it's ready, and we're going to try it. Okay, I gave it the first initial press to get rid of the moisture. Now I'm going to lay this print side down, and I can still tell that's kind of the middle. And I probably want it about right there, I think. Okay, now I'm very carefully going to put my Teflon sheet on. And I have my timer set for 22 seconds. Ten seconds. Just about done. I'll lift it up, and it said to let it sit for about 5 seconds. Okay, I'm going to take this off. We'll see how it's coming up easy so far. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. I like it. And every bit of the ink came off, transferred onto this. Oh, that's pretty. I'm trying to get it away from the heat. Let me move it over here. Yes, I like that. That was easy. Here it is on the towel, folded up. It's just the right size, just what I wanted. I think I might have come down just a little bit. with it. I don't know. Anyways, I got to noticing I didn't fussy cut right in through here. I just kind of stopped right in there. This was all just the paper, and you can't tell at all. Not at all. And you can't feel, I mean, you can feel just a little bit, but they say this ink infuses on in the material, and you can see every bit of the ink came off of the paper. And you just use, I forgot to mention, you just use an inkjet printer, not a laser. This is for inkjet. And all the videos I've seen on it, they use an iron, so you can very well do this without a heat press. And that little iron I have would be perfect to do this with. I didn't even think about that. Of course, the heat press, it didn't take very long. You saw, what, 22 seconds, and it was finished. I love it. I'm going to use this stuff some more.